Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sean Whitaker, and as always, I am back with another banger for you guys. And today, I got something a little bit different on the channel. So today, I've been feeling kind of down ever since Corona, and the whole quarantine thing has happened. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been kind of depressed. I'm not gonna lie. Not like too depressed, like not suicide, like depression, like just a little bit depressed. And I thought, hey, why not, make a video of just like motivating you guys and also motivating myself, because I got some things that pertain to myself, and then I got some things in here that also pertain to everybody, and you, me, just everybody around the table. So without further ado, let's get to it. So last week, about Wednesday, Thursday, I was watching a podcast from Jose Zuniga and Hafiz. I think I botched the name, but Hafiz. Anyway, so they were talking about like just life in general, about how Hafiz was the procaster, and he was talking to Jose Zuniga, and they were talking about how about his life and his wife, and just pretty much how he started from the bottom and made his way to the top. And there were some key things in that podcast that really stood out to me, and I thought, hey, why not make a video about it and give you guys a little bit of motivation, not only for you guys but for me, myself, and so I can just kind of look back at this video when I'm feeling down, and you guys can too. If you guys are feeling down, you guys can look up this video and try to give you guys a little bit of motivation. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm just gonna read down the list, and once I'm done reading down the list, I'm gonna give my thoughts on this whole thing, and then at the end I'm gonna summarize and give my thoughts. So, and probably in between the quotes, I'm going to, give my whole thing. So, I'm just going to read down the list. First one is believe in yourself no matter what. Always believe in yourself, guys, no matter what. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. If you have a dream, go for it. Dream big. That's what I always try to tell people. If you have a dream, dream big dreams. If you have a dream, go for it. This is a quote from Martin Luther King. Anything you do, you have to make sure that nobody dead, nobody alive could do it better than you. From Martin Luther King Jr. And it's true, because if you're good at something, you have to make sure, whether you're a video creator, doctor, nurse, whatever, you have to make sure that you always go into let's say you're a video creator. You want to make sure that when you're making a video, you make sure that you are doing it better. You are doing it better than somebody that's dead or somebody that's alive. Let's say you got to make it better than the last. That's what I always try to do. For me personally, I always try to make my last video better than the last. And I look back at that video and I try to think, okay, maybe I should have tried something different. Maybe I should have talked about something a little bit different. I make sure that I try to make everything better. Whether it's a video, something that I did at work or something like that, just to, make myself do better. And make sure that you're doing it make sure you're doing it better, even if somebody dead or alive couldn't do it better than you. Next one, quality of work. And this kind of ties into the last point. Make sure that, I'm going to keep using this analogy, but let's say you're a content creator. You want to make sure, like I said before, you want to make sure that your quality of work into that video, like your editing, your video quality, your if you have like music in the video, you want to make sure that it ties into the video, or else it's not worth it. And just make sure that you put in the best work possible. Next one. You have to make sure that you put your heart and soul to make sure it is the best you can possibly do. So, it doesn't matter if you're playing football, basketball, baseball. You have to make sure that you're not just going in with a frown on your face. You got to make sure that if you want something, whether it's to be an NFL player, to go into the major leagues, to be in the NBA, you have to make sure that if you want something, like I said, whether it's the NBA, NFL, whatever, you have to make sure that you go full gun blazing into that. You got to make sure you put your heart, your soul into what you are doing. And you have to make sure that you're doing it the best you possibly can. Next one. Now this point pertains to me, but it is my job as a content creator. I have a massive responsibility to teach you guys. I always try for my videos to always be positive. Never be negative, because there's too many negative Nancy's, whiny Willies. You have to always be positive. You always have to look from a positive standpoint. And it is my job as a content creator to give you guys the most greatest possible content that I possibly can. And I love you guys with every fiber of my being. This channel would not be possible if it wasn't for each and every single one of you. And I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. But it's my responsibility to give you guys the greatest content that I possibly can, and keep showing you guys, the positivity and just motivation. Keep motivating you guys to do what you guys want to do, because that is my responsibility. I come on here and I try to make you guys as positive and motivated as possible. Next one. This one's also for me. Which this point is Overlook the Numbers. Now I do this a lot, and I probably shouldn't, but occasionally, like let's say we're at 280 right now for subscribers, or my views are kind of low. It doesn't matter. I overlook the numbers, and I shouldn't be worried about the numbers. I should just be focused on how many subscribers I have and how many views I have. It shouldn't matter if I have 1.2k views on a video, like for my fidget spinner video, whereas my tribute to the fidget spinner, that didn't get as many views as my fidget spinner video. My 100, I think it was like 100,000, fidget spinner video, whatever. That video got 1.2k views. And I thought, okay, that video was 1.2k views. Every video after that was gonna get, either that or above. And you know what? That didn't happen. Which is fine. And my mindset was like, okay, that video got 1.2k views. Every video after that, it's got to be either higher or there. You know what? It wasn't. And you know what? That's fine. Because I've overlooked the numbers. I overthought the videos. I overthought the views, the content. And I shouldn't have. That's just the way it is. And you know what? I'm going to do that sometimes. Hold me accountable. Hold me accountable for, well, this is actually for the last point, but keep me accountable. If I start, being negative in a video, or not being positive in a video, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. Hit me up in the comments saying, Sean, you weren't very positive in this video, or Sean, you weren't as motivated in this video as you are in previous videos. Hold me accountable. And I take your comments and concerns to heart, because I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I love each and every single one of you. I love you all. Alright, moving on to the next one. Grateful for how far you've come. Now, this one could pertain to all of us. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for who you have become, I should say. Be grateful for who you have become as a man, as a woman, as an adult. Be grateful for what you have. Because for us, we have water, we have food, we have shelter. Other countries, they don't have that. They don't have clean water. They don't have clean food. So be grateful for how far you've come. Be grateful for what you have. Because like I said, other countries don't have what we have. We are grateful. I am grateful for what I have and how far I've come. As a content creator, as a person, as a human being. And you guys should too. Generations. I don't know what I was saying by generations. I should have went in more in detail, but I think I have a pretty good idea. Generations. So always be a better version of your dad. And your dad is probably a better generation than his dad. Always be a better generation than your parents. Always be better than your parents. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Don't make the same mistakes as them when they were kids or adults. Always be better than them. Now, I'm not saying don't be a jackass or anything else like that to your parents, because you should love your parents. But always try to be a better version of them. Okay, I think that's what I was saying about that quote, or that point. Motivation. Going back to motivation. In this world, we need motivation. We need somebody to push ourselves. Whether that's listening to music or having a friend motivate us, keep motivating people. Bigger picture, people to motivate us through life, because during this time, we need people, we need family, we need friends to motivate us to keep going in life, because times are tough. These times are tough, and we need people, family, friends, grandparents, aunts, uncles, to motivate us through this difficult time. That's all there is to it. And this also pertains to me. I'm not going to go full in detail, but this one says, don't get upset about views or subs. And I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes. And I do sometimes. I get upset about the views and subs, but I shouldn't be, because I am going back to grateful. I am grateful for how this channel has been. I am grateful for how I've made this channel the way it is. And that's all because of you guys. You guys made this channel possible. You guys made me better as a person, as a content creator, and I appreciate every single one of you for that. You guys are the reason that I'm here, doing what I do. I love being a content creator. And it doesn't and I shouldn't it shouldn't matter how many subscribers I have, how many views I have on a video. I should just be doing it for fun. Yes, I will admit, there are some times where I'm like, oh, that video, I worked so hard on that video, and it should have got more views, or this video was so good, I should have more subscribers and more views. But you know what? At the end of the day, I have to think back and be like, damn, I am grateful. I am grateful to be where I'm at with the channel. I am grateful for how we are as a community, as a family. Because there are some communities out there that aren't as good. And I am grateful that I have a community of family that, you know, is always motivates people up, always asks questions if from me, if they have a problem, they always hit me up in the comments, and I try to respond as best as I can. I love that communication, from not only me but from you guys as well, my family, my community, and I love it. I love the communication that we have as a community. I just love it. I really do. If you have a dream, go for it. That's pretty much what I said earlier in the video, but I'm gonna reiterate it. Reiterate it. If you have a dream, whether it's to become a doctor, to become a mechanic, to become an engineer, something, go for it. Just do it. Become a doctor. Become a engineer. Become a mechanic. Sorry, guys, if Michael's in the background. He's barking at it. I don't know. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying. Become a doctor. Become a nurse. If you have a dream, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you different. If you have a job, if you have a dream, whether it's, like I said, it's doctor, nurse, practitioner, therapist, whatever, go for it. Just do it. Don't let anybody get in your way from your dreams. Always follow your dreams. If you have a dream, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you different. Be motivated. Keep pushing for that job. If you want to become a doctor, go to medical school. Go to college. You will eventually be a doctor. It will take time, but eventually you will become a doctor. It's all about motivation and heart, soul, and will to become a doctor. I'm trying to. So pretty much, the next few points, um, it's pretty much just talking. I pretty much just went down. Um, but I'm not gonna read all the points. It's pretty much just like 100 people is a whole village, 1,000 people is a school, 10,000 people is a stadium, and you know, I should be grateful because 100 of you guys, that's a whole village, and I'm just grateful for everything. that you guys have done for the channel and for me as well. So I pretty much just want to leave you guys with this quote, and it's from Hafiz himself. And it says, "The best teachers aren't the Michael Jordans. They are the Steve Kerrs. Failed so much, who wasn't good, who had to learn how to be good." Let me read that again. Let it sink in. The best teachers aren't the Michael Jordans. They are the Steve Kerrs. Failed so much, who wasn't good, who had to learn how to be good. Be a teacher. Learn how to be a teacher. Learn how to be a motivational teacher. And just learn. Just learn. Learn how to become a doctor. Learn how to become a nurse. You will be a teacher. You will motivate somebody else to be a teacher or a doctor or a nurse or physician, therapist, whatever. Be that teacher. Be that motivator. Be the one that fails. Be the one that fails and eventually goes all the way down to rock bottom, but eventually works their way up to be the Michael Jordan, to be the LeBron James, which, by the way, LeBron actually won last night. That's all. And anyway, just keep going up in the rankings. You'll eventually be the one. Alright guys, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a big fat one of these. And thank you if you guys made it to the end of this video. I know it was long. It's about 22 minutes long, but hey, I thought I just had to get it out there and give you guys a little bit of a motivation, and also for me as well, because these times are tough, and we all need to stick together, and because that's just what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, I know I said this before, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a big fat like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, because a lot of other banger videos you guys do not want to miss, so stay tuned. And if you haven't already, go drop a follow on all my social media, which will be in the description below. And as always, guys, if you guys have any comments, concerns, anything that you guys want to hit me up on, let me know down in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions as soon as I possibly can. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it from me. Deuces.